Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special demonstration of the Drama Teachers Toolkit. I really appreciate you coming to have a look at it. It's been a lot of work. For those of you who first joined me on this whole journey back, I think it was April or May last year, I opened the Facebook group to get feedback and opinions on what drama teachers needed. I personally needed to sort out all my 15 years of teaching plans. And so this Drama Teachers Toolkit online resource was born. So it's all built now. This is phase one. There will be a very special offer for people who join us in this special phase where you'll get quite a low price because it's not quite finished yet. And you'll keep that price as the price goes up for other people as the resource grows. So there is already tons in it, and I'm really keen to show you now. So as you can see, there's a little welcome video there, which I won't play. I'll keep that as a lovely surprise for you. And then over on the left-hand side here, you can see that we have different sections. So let me just show you these first. So we obviously have a welcome section. Not a lot of teaching resources in that one. Then it starts, I've tried to put it in the order that you will need them in. So we start with class check-ins. Now, I believe that a quick check-in with all the members of your class is really important when you're starting to get it going. It allows you to see what kind of mood the children are in. If you don't know the children, it gives you a really good insight into the braver ones and the quieter ones. I could go on, but there are lots of different check-ins in there. There's also in this section, getting to know you, lots of different exercises in allowing you to get to know the children better and games to get to know their lives a little bit more and for the class to get to know each other too. So the difference between those is check-ins is usually like a one-word check-in or a thought or a sign on how they're feeling. It tends to be quicker. There are a few longer ones in there. And similarly, the getting to know you, there's some that are quick and some that take a little bit more time. So to change those up in your lessons would be a really good idea. The next section here is warm-ups. Now, I'm going to open this section because there are a lot of warm-ups. So you can see in capitals here, these are the subcategories. So it starts with like body warm-ups, physical warm-ups. Then we go to vocal warm-ups, facial warm-ups, breath control, that kind of thing. Then we have circle activities, self-explanatory really, activities you can do in a circle. Again, these are all in games warm-up section. Then I've called this the walk as if type exercises, which I hope does what it says on the tin. Different ways to get children to express characters around the room. So you'll see there's a jungle one, a space one for introducing different characters, different animals, sorry, different ways to say hello. There's loads in there. Then we have name games. Now, some of you might have downloaded my free ebook with name games. There's even more in here. My problem with name games was that we always reverted to the same one in our drama classes, and I got so bored with it, I went on a mission to look up different ones. So there are a whole load of name games in here. Then we have energy games. So sometimes you just need a game to come in and raise the energy and get the class going and shake off all the bad energy from the day, whatever that may be. So there's lots of different ones in here. Then I also specifically like games that help bond the team, where you can't rely on your strongest member. You need to use everybody in the team to get the job done. And that's what these teamwork games are. Moving on, we then have, I have a section of games with a winner, games with no winners. Now, those of you who have been teaching for a while, who teach with children with additional needs or teach younger children, or sometimes just children who are new to drama, Some children just cannot lose. So, although I think that's a skill we have to teach them, particularly when you're starting with working with a new group, I think games with no winners is really important. So, there's a whole load there. Now, they're all my favorite sections, but one of my other favorite sections is this one, which is focus and observation. So it's really a case of once you've got the energy up, you've played a game to get them all in the mood for drama, you need to bring them back down, don't you? And get them to quieten, listen, watch, and get ready for some work. I've also put this section in, which is spatial awareness and group awareness, because it's important, and this might be for the older ones actually, thinking about the class I attended last night, being aware of other people, where they are in the room. Um, yeah, just where, yes, it's spatial awareness and group awareness. So it's being aware of each other and of the space. So it's all really important stuff. So then going back to the larger sections, I have this section here, which is group sizes, which is particularly for when you need to work with a particular size of group. So we have a whole load of stuff on work in pairs. I have a whole load of stuff for activities if you have a larger group, because it's very easy to allow the energy to lag a bit if you have a large group. There are certain games, generally turn-taking games, that just won't work if you've got a lot of children, particularly if they're younger and patience isn't their strong point. But even with adult, you don't want the energy to lag. You want things to keep busy. So these are all games that can be played with a bigger group where you don't have that turn-taking. And then I was specifically asked for this, a section on activities for small spaces. So sometimes it might be unexpected and you're put in a different room and you need to call upon these. Other times it might be that you're always in a small space. So this will grow, but as you can see, there's lots of stuff in there. Then we have the skills building exercises. Actually, before I go on to that, let me just say, so all of those above are all the warm-ups and the games. And now we move on to the skills. Oh, wrong one. Skills building. Don't know what I did there, sorry. Skills building sections. So we have different headings again. So we have a whole load of improvisation games. We have a whole load of things to do with devising. We have a whole load of mime. I love mime. I think it's so important to remove the voice sometimes. Then we have a load of voice activities, and mainly about changing your voice, projecting your voice, making a character of your voice, and different ways to use our voices. And then we have building character. So all the activities that will help children think about how to use their bodies, their movement, and their voices in building character. And then we have a section on facial expression, which is sometimes sadly lacking in our students, other times not. But yeah, such a skill for them to have. The next section is seasonal. Now you will see that I've been selling these separately. We have our festive teaching plans and we have our Halloween teaching plans. So they're now within the toolkit. So you can download those at the right time of year. I will add to them in case you're wondering, the next version, which will be 2.0, is planned for September. So yeah, this will be added to. Hopefully we'll get Easter in there at least, and maybe some other days, awareness days. Then we have our full 12-week class plans, which are done by age group. So this toolkit is amazing if you need to jump in and get something quickly. You need 4 focus games, or you need a name game or something like that. Sometimes you might just want something off the shelf for the whole term for a particular class. So the 12-week class plans are in there for ages 4 to 7, 7 to 11, and 12 plus. And you can just download it. It's 1 hour classes for 12 weeks for those age groups. And the class plans that are in there right now are all about use of the body in creating characters. So that's all in there. And then and then lists. I don't know whether this is just me. Oh, there we go. I couldn't work out why it wasn't opening for me then. It's all new to me too. So I find myself sorry, I'm just having a little fiddle around here. Oh, there we go. Um, I just get memory blanks sometimes when you've got to, if you're working on improvisation, you've got to throw in a list of places or you want to suggest relationships. This is also great for devising emotions to introduce. Basically, see this little arrow here? You can click on that and download the list of places. Um, that's what I wanted. I wondered why that wasn't in there. So this is the adverb section. And as well as having the download button for each of these that you click on, you can also open whether it's the lesson or this list, and you can literally copy and paste out of the toolkit, or you can download a very pretty download. So it's up to you. I don't know whether you wanted to print what you needed and keep it as a drama teacher's toolkit, or whether you wanted to just copy and paste into your own class plans. So you can do that for either. And that's what this little button here, let me show you in the other activities. Sorry, I'm using a new mouse. If we go into warm-ups and if you wanted to download, let's say, circle dancing. Oh, I don't know why it's jumped there. But here, circle dancing, and then so you can download it here, or you can just copy and paste it from here. And that, I think, is it. So there's so much in there. There's at least, I'm going to say at least 10, but usually 12 or more in every section of the warm-ups. And yeah, so much more with the class plans and the check-ins, which can be used over and over again, changing them up slightly each time. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you. As I said, there is a founding members deal, which is just £9 a month. You can cancel any time. Obviously, there's a level of trust in there. You could come in and copy it all out and then cancel. I'm hoping there is honour among drama teachers and that won't happen. And yes, it will build forevermore. So we're limiting numbers to 50 for the first people in there to get it at that price because like I said, you will keep it at that price forevermore. I'd love for you to join me. I am thinking about setting up a Facebook group for members too, so that we can swap ideas if there's more things you want. So while I'm adding, I can really tailor it to what you guys need. And I'm just really pleased that we've got to the end of version 1, and I would love for you to join me on this journey. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you love it. There will be a link below for you to join the membership and I hope to see you inside. Thanks so much. Bye for now.